the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare, she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I'm in my other phone, so that's what's going on here.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare, she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire, with a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace, her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars, she sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace, her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars, she sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, everyone. I should be alone now. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is, thank God, it's Friday night. And this is where we recap everything that's been going on all week. All right. Oh, I gotta take my hair out. Oh, I leave my hair up until I shower, and now I'm done showering. Oh my God. Oh, oh, this feels so much better when you could just let your hair down. How is everyone doing? Hi, Purple Passion. I hope you're still on. I did see where you came on at. Why didn't I change it? Sometimes I get last minute readings and I rather do the readings than to interfere with the show. So that's what I was doing. I was taking care of my clients so that they could decide how their weekends are going to go. You'll be really surprised how a weekend reading could make or break someone. right? So I had two readings back to back that were needed to get a full understanding of their situation. And it was a harsh reality for one in particular. The other one, once I explained to her what I saw, then she kind of was like, well, I noticed this and I noticed that. And I was like, yeah. So I'm confirming what you already noticed, but I'm just saying it so that you fully understand what is going on. And so they were both grateful, but it's still a harsh reality when you're forced to look at something. And, sometimes the mind just tricks you, right? And then you call me and I won't let you be tricked anymore. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm blurry? Why? Why am I blurry? All right, let me come. Why? Why am I blurry? I am so blurry and I hate being blurry. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Um, Let me go back out. Let's see how I could save the day and go back out. Okay, let me reset it. I'm still blurry, but I don't know why. Please forgive me, y'all. Um, Let's see, is it this? No, Mama, no. I'm sorry. All right, it's a little better, not that much better. Sorry. It's a little better, but I think we can get through it. Looks good. Okay, looks good, looks good. Okay, I really appreciate y'all. Uh, oh, uh, oh, my rings fell on the floor. Uh, you guys don't know it, but I wear a copper wedding band. I don't always put it on my ring finger. Sometimes I prefer to put it on this finger. This is my powerful finger. All right. Hit the like button. Looks good. All right. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, everyone. Hit the like button. We are going to go over some. Wait. Oh, this is bullshit. What is going on with me? My computer does not want to compute. Put that over there for now. And why aren't you going on? It's a little dirty in there. Let me see if I can get a Q-tip because I don't have any battery life. Or else I will have to call Apple. How often should you change the string in your battery charger for Apple? I know for others maybe often. All right, let me get some videos out because when it goes, it's just gonna go. I'm not gonna worry. Oh, but it's nice and clean now. Maybe it just needed to be cleaned. Hopefully. Oh, please work. Please work. You know what bothers me? I'm in the Caribbean. There's no place for me to go for an advanced computer like this. I would have to go to the Apple store. Come on, sweetie. Come on. All right. Well, I've got no battery left, but we're just going to play around with the system regardless. Nothing stops this one man operation ever. And sometimes this has been happening, but sometimes it just comes on, but it's not connecting right now. So it did look like it needs to be cleaned though. And I did clean it, but nothing. All right. So because I don't have much time, I'm going to play the most important videos. So the ones that I think has meaning for tonight. Like this young lady. This is a continuation of this morning's topic on hoodoo and a Yoruba. This is, hey, what the hell are you doing? Get away from me. All right. Okay.
Jesus not only get in the way of you honoring your ancestors, he's also getting in the way of you honoring your ancestral birthrights. Yeah, because you're so busy calling your ancestors demonic and demons, you can't even get the spiritual knowledge, not understanding they use these spiritual gifts to help free us, to help fight, to help resist. Can't even tap into the legacy of our ancestors, your lineage, because you too busy calling them demons, calling demonic. This is spiritual warfare. It is. How do you think they got through that? Listening to the white man? Everything our people did was demonic and bad, but everything they did is of God and holy. Ooh, rituals are witchcraft. Putting food on an altar to your ancestors is demonic, but you take a styrofoam wafer and some grape juice every month. Every month. That's stale cracker to represent body and blood in a ritualistic setting. But that's holy. Conjuring a spirit of your ancestors is demonic. Speaking a language that nobody understands is demonic, but you catch the Holy Ghost and speak in tongues. And that's a gift from God. That's bestowed upon. I just caught it from white Jesus. Getting a dream, seeing a vision, divination, all of that, it could be the devil leading you astray. But over here on a pulpit, a man laying a hand on your forehead, all of a sudden he's telling you what's going on. That's the gift of prophecy. Oh, that's the gift. But over here, you're just going to the devil. You're just dreaming about the devil. Why isn't it our ancestors got gifts? Harriet Tubman, she used to pass out, right? And she would get visions, and she was helping a whole bunch of people to freedom. Was it not spiritual gifts helping our people fight spiritual warfare? Is it possible that they wanted us to denounce our spiritual gifts because then it would make the spiritual warfare easier for them? Would it not make them easier to fight the war and win all the battles if we not tapped into what we know how to do and how we know how to combat this shit? Let's get into white Jesus for a moment, because it's really not even Jesus' fault. It's y'all perception of Jesus. Perception of Jesus. Perception of how a bunch of men wrote a book because they didn't let no books, in any essays or any prophecies written by women in the book. You know that, right? It's really the perception of Jesus, because if you really wanted to connect with Jesus, you could understand that Jesus was most likely Palestinian.
Book of Revelation.
Jesus would have been a brown Arab man where Palestine's at right now, but you so connected to Jesus. You know Jesus so well that the country that's over there that's obliterating the people that would have been around Jesus, you support them because they got the Holy Land. They're the holy people. You don't even know Jesus. Do you know Jesus? Because if you knew Jesus, you would know that that's not right. But do you know your perception of Jesus? You know their perception of Jesus. And because you know their perception of Jesus, you know their perception of God. You know their perception of your spiritual gifts. You know their perception of how they see the demon in you. And therefore you see their perception, how you see the demon in your ancestors.
So was that a lot to take on? Was that a lot? Did you hear what she had to say from the mouths of babes? And I'm going to play this one. I did play it. Oh, I don't have it here. Oh, I think I played this already, but oh, no, I'm going to play this one. Tell me who knew this story about Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill's mysterious 1998 hospitalization wasn't for exhaustion like the media reported. She was actually treated for severe facial injuries from a brutal beating by Wyclef Jean. The assault happened after she threatened to expose his embezzlement of Fugees' money and his fake marriage to hide his illegal immigration status. Hospital records showed a broken nose, fractured cheekbone, and severe bruising across her face. Columbia Records allegedly paid hospital staff $100,000 to keep quiet about what really happened. This violent attack destroyed their musical partnership forever and triggered Lauryn's mental breakdown that derailed her solo career. For years afterward, Wyclef continued stalking and threatening her, forcing her to withdraw from the music industry completely. Fans blamed her paranoid behavior on drugs, but it was actually trauma from systematic abuse. The woman who gave us the Miseducation album became a prisoner in her own life. One beating changed everything, turning hip-hop's brightest star into its most tragic casualty.
Who knew that story? Did anybody know that story? Because I didn't. I'm in shock right now. You know what I found interesting? The media campaign that they put about her, and that she supposedly fled to Jamaica, but that was a part of her unstableness. Wyclef, are you dead ass? Like, it gives a whole new meaning to trickery. Let's keep the trickery going, and then we're going to repeat all of these videos.
GPS is a black woman. 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coasters, Granville T. Woods. Roller coaster, everything.
Internet, the cell phone.
The cell phone. I was just watching the thing on the cell phone. Our video games is Jerry Lawson in Silicon Valley. They try not to mention him, but he's the reason why we have Xbox, Atari. He did the first, before Atari, the F1 series. Jerry Lawson, a black dude who invented home videos, sanitary napkins. It's a woman. Our ADT, our security system, is a black woman in Queens, Mary Van Brighton. In 1966, she invented the home security. You're talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale. Plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment, black people inventing, just constantly inventing, and they took everything and lied. But now things are coming into the light with all these black inventors. And black people are still thriving. Black women have the highest degrees in America. Highest degrees in America. These are the same women that were operated on with no anesthesia on their vaginas by that Dr. Mims guy who they just took down his statue in New York. These are black slave girls raped, but they're number one in academics. Black people invented hockey in 1895 in Nova Scotia, 22 years before the NHL. There's a book called Black Ice. You can see it. The atrocities that African Americans have been through, I'm surprised we are this peaceful. They used to make black people laugh in barrels in certain towns because they were too loud. So they go, you got to laugh in the barrel. Everybody around the world copies African Americans and then yet disrespects them to the fucking highest. And it's annoying. And enough of that shit.
Basically, we invented everything. What is left? We invented everything. And now it's AI. We invented everything. Does anyone have anything else to say?
Yep. If you want to learn more, text the word origin to 219-299-49. And don't argue with me. Argue with your mama and fight these facts. Yiddick!
Text origins to Young Kinda Don's number. Do it now.
Brought to you in part by Anti-Cracker Barrel, where we put that seasoning in it.
Interesting, right? Very interesting. Hi, beautiful baby. Oh, Purple Passion. I don't know. You know, I don't know black music. Is Someone Call 911 a Lauryn Hill song? Hi, Miss Busybody. I'm going to play these over, guys. Listen up.
Said Jesus not only get in the way of you honoring your ancestors, he's also getting in the way of you honoring your ancestral birthrights. Yeah, because you're so busy calling your ancestors demonic and demons, you can't even get the spiritual knowledge, not understand that they use these spiritual gifts to help free us. to help fight, to help resist.
Preach up. For God shall wipe
Can't even tap into the legacy of our ancestors, your lineage, because you too busy calling them demons. Calling demonic. This is spiritual warfare. It is. How do you think they got through that? Listening to the white man? Everything our people did was demonic and bad, but everything they did is of God and holy. Ooh, rituals are witchcraft. Putting food on an altar to your ancestors is demonic, but you take a styrofoam wafer and some grape juice. Every month. every month. That's stale cracker to represent body and blood in a ritualistic setting. But that's holy. Conjuring a spirit of your ancestors is demonic. Speaking a language that nobody understands is demonic, but you catch the Holy Ghost and speak in tongues. And that's a gift from God. That's bestowed upon. I just caught it from white Jesus. Getting a dream, seeing a vision, divination, all of that, it could be the devil leading you astray. But over here on a pulpit, a man laying a hand on your forehead, all of a sudden he's telling you what's going on. That's the gift of prophecy. Oh, that's the gift. But over here, you're just going to the devil. You're just dreaming about the devil. Why isn't it our ancestors got gifts? Harriet Tubman, she used to pass out, right? And she would get visions, and she was helping a whole bunch of people to freedom. Was it not spiritual gifts helping our people fight spiritual warfare? Is it possible that they wanted us to denounce our spiritual gifts because then it would make the spiritual warfare easier for them?
Preach up.
Would it not make them easier to fight the war and win all the battles if we not tapped into what we know how to do? And how we know how to combat this shit? Let's get into white Jesus for a moment, because it's really not even Jesus' fault. It's y'all perception of Jesus. Perception of Jesus, perception of how a bunch of men wrote a book because they didn't let no books, in any essays or any prophecies written by women in the book. You know that, right? It's really the perception of Jesus, because if you really wanted to connect with Jesus, you could understand that Jesus was most likely Palestinian.
Book of Revelation.
Jesus would have been a brown Arab man where Palestine's at right now, but you so connected to Jesus. You know Jesus so well that the country that's over there that's obliterating the people that would have been around Jesus, you support them because they got the Holy Land. They're the holy people. You don't even know Jesus. Do you know Jesus? Because if you knew Jesus, you would know that that's not right. But do you know your perception of Jesus? You know their perception of Jesus. And because you know their perception of Jesus, you know the perception of God. You know their perception of your spiritual gifts. You know their perception of how they see the demon in you. And therefore you see their perception of how you see the demon in your ancestors.
Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I was stressed out. I've been trying for like the last 30 minutes to get on.
I know.
I don't know what's going on. My iPad wouldn't work. My phone wouldn't work. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to the laptop, try to figure it out. And for some reason, the link would not send to my email from my phone. I'm like, what's going on? And yes, I paid my bill because I even went to check the double check. I was like, did I pay my phone bill this month? Because sometimes I'll be like, did I pay it? Look, I checked the Wi-Fi. I was like, well, look, the Wi-Fi has to work because YouTube is playing. I'm on the computer doing email, so it has to work. But I checked it anyway. Right. I don't know. It's technology. I don't know. I blame it on the aliens that's on their way. They're messing up something.
It's definitely the 3-Eye Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I don't know what's going on with 3-Eye Atlas, but it's definitely going to affect our technology. They said on the 30th, but I can't imagine for some of us it's going to happen beforehand.
Mm-hmm. I definitely believe it.
Island, so I think we're just going to lose all connection. I'm in primitive land.
Oh my Lord, you might. Well, hopefully they have a way to get it back up and running. Hopefully, but you never know.
I don't care. If the electricity goes down, it will give me a break. Then I have nothing to worry about, right? I don't have to worry about content. I don't have to worry about clients. Everybody will be in a tizzy. And I'm going to think, this is a real vacation now.
I can see that for you, though. I can definitely see that.
I'm gonna take advantage of all bad situations.
Yeah. I think it's to not be fearful of what may happen and just welcome it.
We don't know what's gonna happen, so I don't want to prepare for bad or good. We just don't know. I know one thing, Kenneth. Several people have to survive. So just say that you're going to survive and you're going to make it through and you're going to be okay. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm determined to be here. You know what I heard about Three Eye Atlas, though?
What happened?
I heard that it's not October 30th. Like, that's a milestone, October 30th. That there's what they're expecting some December date before Christmas.
Oh.
I know. It
We gotta
keeps
wait that long?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm patiently waiting for October 30th and now y'all want me to panic for 2 more months?
I don't have time. I feel like they're pushing this towards Christmas and
That's what they said.
yeah. It's like what's
I'm
happening?
going to tell everybody, don't listen to me cuz I'm crazy. No Christmas presents. Wait, what cartoon did Christmas is canceled? Was that
Oh my gosh,
Charlie Brown?
I can't remember. I think it is Charlie Brown. You know, I was never a real fan of Charlie Brown, so
Me either.
it was weird. Like,
It
poor
was
people.
weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. I never appreciated Charlie Brown. I didn't understand Linus. Lucy was a fucking bully. Now I know Lucy was a Karen.
Not a Karen. Oh, she was though.
She was a Karen. Fuck Lucy. Oh my goodness. All right. So I was showing some videos. You missed a couple of them, but
Okay.
you didn't get to see this one. I don't know if this is the one.
GPS is a black woman. 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coaster is Granville T. Woods. Roller coaster, everything.
Internet, the cell phone.
The cell phone. I was just watching the thing on the cell phone. Our video games is Jerry Lawson in Silicon Valley. They try not to mention him, but he's the reason why we have Xbox, Atari. He did the first, before Atari, the F1 series. Jerry Lawson, a black dude who invented home videos, sanitary napkins. It's a woman. Our ADT, our security system, is a black woman in Queens, Mary Van Brighton. In 1966, she invented the home security. You're talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale. Plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment, black people inventing, just constantly inventing, and they took everything and lied. But now things are coming into the light with all these black inventors. And black people are still thriving. Black women have the highest degrees in America. Highest degrees in America. These are the same women that were operated on with no anesthesia on their vaginas by that Dr. Mims guy who they just took down his statue in New York. These are black slave girls raped, but they're number one in academics. Black people invented hockey in 1895 in Nova Scotia, 22 years before the NHL. There's a book called Black Ice. You can see it. The atrocities that African Americans have been through, I'm surprised we are this peaceful. They used to make black people laugh in barrels in certain towns because they were too loud. So they go, you got to laugh in the barrel. Everybody around the world copies African Americans and then yet disrespects them to the fucking highest. And it's annoying. And enough of that shit.
Basically, we invented everything. What is left? We invented everything.
I just want to point out, Purple Passion, is electricity included? I think they were saying more technology because technology is the satellite, whereas electricity is a grounding conduit. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I thought they were always saying technology. not all of electricity, but I hear you. Winter is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when Texas, which is a fairly warm state for the most part,
Oh yeah.
and they got that freeze, and then they didn't get no electricity.
Mm-hmm.
That was the saddest thing I've ever seen for Texas.
It was horrible. I know a couple of people who lived out there during that time.
Oh, yeah? Did they
Mm.
move?
No, well, no. One of them did move, but one of them was they lived at an apartment complex that was like just recently built. And in those regions of Texas, they don't have the type of insulation that northern states would have that actually gets cold weather. So like the pipes burst literally like in the apartment complexes, and like you have like a 12-story apartment complex that has gushing water that's coming from
Oh,
the 12th floor all the way down
oh
like a
God.
river, like a waterfall, and now it's freezing. So now everybody underneath is affected, but everyone is in frigid temperatures because they have nowhere to go. And it was just chaos. I was like, oh, well, you can drive up here and see me, but that was still a lot. Probably like a 15-hour drive or something like that.
Worth the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Anything would be better than sitting with a pipe burst in your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow.
But someone did tell me that we need to get landlines, like a landline phone, so you can still stay in contact with people.
Yeah.
That's what
Uh,
somebody said.
well, don't be fooled because we have landlines here, but landlines are now hooked up to your cable.
They are, and that's what okay, so I'm not crazy because that's what I thought about as well. I was like, well, if the cable
Mhm.
goes out, is there really such a thing?
No, there's no such a thing as a telephone company, which used to be grounded.
Mm-hmm.
All the telephone companies went out of business.
They did. Or they went straight wireless.
And AT&T, which used to be a telephone company,
Mm-hmm.
went straight wireless.
Yeah. I think I have a Verizon back in the day, I think.
Hmm. So if your cable is hooked up to satellite, which it is, your landline is hooked up to satellite.
It will not work. I just go back to thinking about 9/11 and how all the cell phones stopped working.
I
So
didn't,
the only thing that you could use was like the landline.
oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Because the towers had like the boosting satellite thing on top of them.
The towers
Yeah.
was on top the Empire State Building.
Uh-huh. Well, on top of the Twin Towers, not the Empire State Building. I don't
The
know what the
Twin
Empire
Towers.
State Building had.
No, you're right. The Twin Towers had
Mm-hmm.
the satellite for the
Mm-hmm. So like cable went out. So you can only use like regular uh
what?
stations on it. You don't remember that?
I
You
wasn't
were you in New
here.
York during that time?
I was in
You
California.
was in California? Okay, so I was still in New York. So I was in New York. I was in middle school.
Oh,
Um and like the cell phone stopped working, and then the cable went out. So you only had regular TV to watch. Like you can only watch like ABC, CBS, like the normal stations.
right.
Everything else was gone. And they were gone for like a few weeks.
How long?
So it was definitely different. For a few weeks.
What?
Trust me, it was horrible.
Oh,
It was horrible because I like TV and I was tired of watching because all the news coverage was just about 9/11. I was like, I'm tired of looking at it. Like, I'm already living in it. I don't want to watch it. And I was young, so I wasn't the most
okay.
sympathetic at that time.
It's okay. Like, don't worry. I think that now, as of lately, I'm getting word through the internet that the towers came down because of Israel.
I feel like there's so many different conspiracies about it because I've heard that too. I've heard that we already knew about it and we just took it as like a, oh, that can never happen, or I, I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, I got it. Did you see the Lauren Hill video?
Of Stevie Wonder singing to her?
No, but
Uh-uh.
there's a video where Stevie Wonder. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah,
Lauren
there's
Hill's
one.
mysterious 1998 hospitalization wasn't for exhaustion like the media reported. She was actually treated for severe facial injuries from a brutal beating by Wyclef Jean. The assault happened after she threatened to expose his embezzlement of Fugees' money and his fake marriage to hide his illegal immigration status. Hospital records showed a broken nose, fractured cheekbone, and severe bruising across her face. Columbia Records allegedly paid hospital staff $100,000 to keep quiet about what really happened. This violent attack destroyed their musical partnership forever and triggered Lauren's mental breakdown that derailed her solo career. For years afterward, Wyclef continued stalking and threatening her, forcing her to withdraw from the music industry completely. Fans blamed her paranoid behavior on drugs, but it was actually trauma from systematic abuse. The woman who gave us the Miseducation album became a prisoner in her own life. One beating changed everything, turning hip-hop's brightest star into its most tragic casualty.
Wow.
Did you know that story?
I did not. Um, I don't I didn't really follow Lauren Hill's career that well. I
Hmm.
did know that, I know she had that big album and everybody loved it. I remember watching it on VH1 in the morning as I'm getting ready for school. I think it's called like Doo-Wop thing or something like that, where it was like two of her or three of her with like a future one, a 60s one, I think maybe an 80s one. And they're like
Hmm.
bobbing off each other. But I always wondered like what truly happened because he had like this flourishing career that felt
Right.
like it was gonna go somewhere, and then it just all of a sudden it just kind of stopped, and then it just never took back off again.
And to think that Wyclef was like stalking her.
Yeah, like that's weird. But he had a lot to hide. And weren't they like in a relationship together or something at one point?
Well, now I'm thinking no.
You just thought that maybe she just knew too much and he didn't want her to spill the beans.
And I think whatever rumors we heard out there in the past, like they were in a relationship, was him
Hmm.
covering it up.
It could have been because the stories from the music industry back then is
Child,
heartbreaking sometimes to hear what they did to people.
it really is. And look, it looks like they even allowed the hospital pay off everybody in the hospital. Like,
Oh
what
yeah.
is wrong with those people that took that money? I would have been like, I would have taken the money and then I would have talked. I would have taken the money though.
They probably had them sign an NDA.
And I would still talk.
Yeah.
That would be the best part, talking.
Wow. I wonder is that really true? Do you think that she will ever come out and say what truly happened and why she went the route that she went? Because she
I
talked about it, but I know she never mentioned anything about Wyclef. She always just blamed the music industry. Maybe it was the record label.
all of it.
That the fact that they covered it up and she was
What?
like, y'all are horrible, and why
Yep.
would y'all do this to me?
Wyclef is the record label.
Well, yeah, because he was really big with Columbia Records.
He was big.
Yeah.
So I think if you're asking if we're ever going to find out is true, sometimes I think when you're talking about women, it's an unfair statement. I think sometimes we just have to get new information and just kind of go, I'm going to package that back here
Mm-hmm.
because something else is going to validate it. But remember, I wouldn't expect it from Lauren because they said she was traumatized.
Yeah, that's just very true.
But there's other people in the background that maybe it's just time to bring this information forward. But I'm going to start out by saying it sounds reasonable because
Mhm.
nobody understood why she acted out, why she disappeared. And a woman that's been traumatized will do some weird shit.
Mhm. And the sad part is that it's not far-fetched.
That's the problem.
Mhm.
It's not far fetched. So I think since we're in the era of revelations,
Mhm.
everything is getting revealed. This is just her next story in the music industry stories. It's just all
Yeah.
coming out. Now, I had another video, but I can't find it.
Okay.
I can't find it. But I'm going to paraphrase as much as I can.
Okay.
I was told that there's less than 4% Jewish people in the American army. And
Okay.
yet the American army is about to be deployed to help Israel.
Okay. Well, I have a hard time. Wait, are you done? I don't want to cut you off.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm done. Go for it.
Um, I have a really hard time understanding why we spend so much money and give to other countries when we're in like this kind of turmoil that we in. We're like, oh, we need to cut money here, we need to cut money there. But are you cutting money that you give to other countries? Like, what is actually happening there? Like, you're giving them billions of dollars at times,
Billions.
and you trying to cut. Oh, we need to save 100 million here. Oh, we need to save 200 million there. Um, take away a couple of the billions that you're giving this other country.
Right.
And what are they using it for? To fight another country?
Yes.
So I'm just like, I'm not understanding the dynamics of the world. And I know that a lot of these things have been in place for years that
Yes.
I did not know about until like I became a little bit more, logical thinking and looking into things on my own and just being like, well, why do we give Israel this amount of money? Why do we give Argentina this amount of money? Like, he gave Argentina like $40 billion, I
But
heard.
is he telling us why?
No,
Right.
I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Right.
And why is it on a consistent basis? Why every year we're giving them this money?
I'm wondering if they're giving Argentina money because it's against Venezuela. Like, I don't understand the connection, but he's not telling us why. We give Netanyahu enough money so that when mothers have children, they get a bonus of $600 for making babies.
Okay.
But our food stamps is gonna go away in a minute.
Yeah. And we don't have health care, or we don't have free education when it comes to higher education. Like, there's other countries that do that, but we don't do it, and we have apparently all the resources to do it.
Well, we have the money just keeps going away.
Exactly.
And the money that we give to Israel, because of the money we give them, they get free health care, every single citizen.
But we don't. they're threatening to raise healthcare even more here.
It's crazy.
I will never understand, never get it.
So it's going to be up to white people to fix this
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times they think that the recipients are black people
Oh, it's not.
at all.
Mm-mm. You know, I remember one time my uncle told me, he was like, because my uncle was a postal worker in New York, and he was saying the routes that he had that were in the more ritzy neighborhoods or more established neighborhoods, where it's more like, more Caucasian people, maybe more Jewish people, something of that nature. They received the most, because I think at that point they used to mail it or something like that, and they used to. He said he delivered more. He didn't say food stamps. I forgot what he said, but more assistant living items to those people than in the black neighborhoods.
I do know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got another video for you. This may be controversial night, but it's
What happens if we actually did it? If we actually left this country to the rich? If every working class person, every teacher, every nurse, every driver, every cleaner, every warehouse worker just said, fuck it, it's yours. Let's really talk about what that would look like, right? Now, keep in mind, when I'm talking about rich, I'm talking about billionaires. Their grocery stores would shut down in 3 days. No deliveries, no restocks, no cashiers. Their kids' private schools? Closed. Because teachers don't work for exposure. No bus drivers, no flight attendants, no mechanics. This country would look like a luxury hotel with no staff. Gold chandeliers, but the toilets don't flush. Ew. And within a month, the markets would crash. Because all those billion-dollar companies depend on labor that they refuse to value. The garbage won't get picked up. Hospitals will be full of patients but empty of nurses. Even the military, the muscle of this nation, it would fall apart. Because most of its recruits come from the same communities that they underpay and ignore. See, the rich own everything but the skill to make anything work. They've never had to fix a power line, drive a truck, or keep a kid alive during night shift. Their power only exists because everyone else keeps showing up. Take that away and the elite become what they fear the most. Irrelevant. So no, I can't leave this country to them because they don't know how to run it. They only know how to profit from it. And if all the people who hold this thing together actually decide to stop, really just stop, the rich wouldn't just lose their wealth. They'd lose the illusion that they were ever in control. They can't survive without us. They never could. The only reason it feels like they can is because we've been tricked into believing that this country belonged to them in the first place. Mm-hmm. If we leave, y'all are cooked. Man, maybe I kind of want to see that.
I love that.
I was gonna say the same thing. I kind of want to see it too.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine how it would just crumble because they would not know what to do?
Yes.
This is actually quite exciting to me.
It's a concept. But if we do something like that, people got to go into other countries and not act like fucking nasty Americans. We have got
Yeah,
to go
very true.
humble. We got to be like, thank you for letting us in.
Mm-hmm.
Hate you. We're not going to be like obnoxious American. And that goes for all cultures. Like Puerto Ricans allowed, blacks allowed, Italian Americans allowed. If you American plus another culture, you're gross.
Yeah.
But I would think that at least the Italians, they can go back to Italy and make it beautiful. Italy wants their citizens back.
Italy is so pretty.
So pretty. When'd you
Yeah.
go?
I've never been. I wanted to go.
Okay.
I want to go to, oh my gosh, what is it called? I said for my 40th birthday, I'm going to go to the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. It's on it's on the coast of Amalfi. But I just heard people talk about it, and everyone's like, Oh, it was like one of like the most beautiful places in Italy. So either there or Capri, whichever one's going to be reasonable for me, financially, because I'm not going to spend all my money on a trip.
Well, you could relocate. Think about if they need American, what your job is right now over there.
This is true.
Well, think about it. If a
But
lot of
Americans
Americans
move
are
over there.
leaving, they're going to need an American administrator.
They sure are. Okay, let me look to see how many people are actually from America that are moving to Italy.
Well, universities, because you probably might make it easier in a university environment.
This is true.
I mean, I'm just the knock, 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 open the
No,
door.
you are knocking, and
Possibilities.
look. This is how I end up in Philadelphia. So,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that. I remember that call.
So I need to.
And it was still a good move, wasn't it?
It was. I actually like the fact that I moved. I'm
Yeah.
actually truly enjoying it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
But
that.
now I'm like, oh, I need to move again soon. So,
Well, Italy might come a knocking. And that goes for anyone. Like, we are not stuck here. But
mhm.
if we go by Handmaid's Tale, we might be locked down.
I need to get out before then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All
I
right.
need to do some type of thing because I need to be gone way before that happens.
I don't know what video this is. This might be the Louvre, but the Louvre is
Okay.
really funny. Have you been seeing the TikTok or IG videos on the Louvre?
Yes, it's been hilarious.
They, I didn't know the French had a sense of humor. They're so funny. I'm not sure if this is the
Crown jewels were just recently stolen. How, you ask? Well, you see, during colonization, France went to India, Brazil, and Sri Lanka. Oh, you want to know about this most recent time? My fault. This time they were stolen by 4 robbers because the Louvre, that big French museum, had a problem. Their security kind of sucked. So one robber went to his 3 robber friends. He said, y'all trying to rob the Louvre? Their security kind of sucks. The other robber said, like, Mission Impossible on them? Yeah, let's do it. The robbers then go rent this powerlifting vehicle claiming that they're movers. The person that rents out the vehicle to them finds out that they're not movers. So he said, hey, no, y'all can't rent it actually. They said, or what, little boy? The renter said, ooh, I'm calling the authorities. The renter calls the police. The police said, bonjour, parlez-vous français? He said, yes, I speak French, but I'm gonna speak English for the viewers. So these dudes came in and rented my vehicle without the proper authorization. The police said, okay, we're gonna get to it. They didn't get to it. So the robbers during broad daylight dressed as construction workers and used the lift to get to this window of the Louvre. Now, the Louvre is under construction, so they blended in. They were also wearing balaclavas or YN masks to some of us to cover their face, but they still blended in because it's been a little cold recently in France. Now, here's where things start to get wicked. Their outfits could only get them to the window. But to get through the window, they had to break the glass. That's when the alarms were gonna go off. So the robbers looked at each other, said 3, 2, 1, break the glass and rush in. The alarms start blaring. They're running down the hallway. Security rushes out them and said, hold on. I hear y'all not in the Louvre. Robbers bring out their power tools. They said, oh, think before you leap, little boy. Security said, we thinking. We was talking to the person behind you. Hold on. Get out of these gentlemen's way. So the robbers rush over to the crown jewels and start slicing through the glass. Now, this is in broad daylight. So someone just recording them on their phone. Like, damn, these folk really robbing the place. Boom, the robbers start taking crowns, necklaces. They take off. But in their rush, they drop this crown and the crown broke. They said, we gotta go. They ran to the whip. They tried to set fire to the elevator lift of the car so there wouldn't be too much evidence. A museum worker rushes outside, said, hold on, I ain't like them security guards. You won't have to see me. The robbers said, ooh, they like that. They dropped the fire items. They rushed to their getaway car and take off. And they did all of this in 7 minutes. Police rush over. They said, 7 minutes? Security, where was y'all at? Security said, man, this job ain't about to kill me. How'd they get the electric vehicle? Police said, all right, touche. And well, the robbery is currently under investigation. The jewels were considered priceless, but they decided to put a price on them. And it turns out it was about $100 million in jewelry. Now, the crazy part is there's been like 5 other heists in museums around France for like the past year. So people are thinking that this is the same crew doing all these heists. Or one crew is doing some heists and another crew is saying, yo, that looks easy, let's do a heist. And the cycle continues. Either way, they're getting robbed out there.
I love the way he explained it.
It was hilarious.
Hilarious.
I was sitting there like, I'm so enthralled by this because typically I'm like, oh, well, good for them and move on with life. Like, but I was actually interested.
Mhm. He did a good job. I have somebody else. Let me see if I can find him. He's hilarious too. This other person. Here he is.
This news about the Louvre being broken into and all this jewelry being stolen, I have an even bigger task for the robbers. You're probably wondering why I have a picture of just some random hill behind me. But what if I told you this wasn't just some random hill? What if I told you there were some ancient treasures in this hill? What if I told you that this was actually the tomb of the ancient Chinese emperor Qin Shi Huang? This is Emperor Qin Shi Huang. He's the founder of the Qin dynasty, and he's said to be the very first emperor of China. He wanted to be immortal, so he used to drink mercury. And the thing is, back then, the physicians knew that mercury was poisonous and it would kill you. But he would drink small amounts, and eventually he ended up dying from it. Now, this is where things get interesting. He was buried in this huge ornate tomb in China. And then they had it guarded by these terracotta soldiers. I'm sure you've heard of them before. The tomb was lost to history for centuries because they killed all the people who built the tomb. And then they killed all the people who killed the people who built the tomb. Nobody was ever supposed to find this place. They found it by accident. So while they did find the terracotta statues and like hundreds of other artifacts, no one has ever actually gone into the tomb. One, because it's booby trapped to hell. You will die. And also, there's literally flowing rivers of mercury in there. And the Chinese government is afraid to open it because it'll release a whole bunch of toxins into the atmosphere. My thing is, the atmosphere is already toxic, so why not? I think the treasures that can be pillaged from this tomb are absolutely worth the environmental distress it's going to cause. So to the boosters who ran up in the Louvre, I need you to make your way on over to China and bring some extra people because of those booby traps. Some of y'all will die.
Oh my God, he is so funny.
If he don't be quiet somehow, I think
He is so funny.
I listen to him. He is very funny. Talking about, I think it's worth the atmospheric distress. No, sir, it's not. We don't need to know what's in that tomb. Let the man
This
rest.
guy killed a whole generation and then a whole nother generation.
Like what? Not as booby trap. So make sure you bring enough people.
Nobody has a memory of it. Oh my God. Hi, Noel. Hi, Enoch. Hi, One Deep.
Hey.
Purple Passion said Lauren Hill spent much of her 1998 pregnant with her daughter, Selah.
Okay. I like. Well, she was pregnant, right? Wasn't that like around the time the album came out?
The first, I don't know. Don't go by me. I'm bad with black.
Okay, yeah, I think she was because I think that's why she started covering up more. But she was never, a risque outfit person or nothing like that. So,
Are you cold?
I'm always cold. I think it's something with old age.
How's your anemic?
I'm not anemic. The doctor said I was fine.
So your iron is good?
Mm-hmm. It only happens. Okay, so this only happens in the transitional period. I guess because it's like hot during the day, cold at night, hot during the day. So it's like this up and down fluctuation.
Yes.
And my body can't get used to it. But once it's cold outside, I'll be somewhere around here half naked. It's perfectly fine. But it's just like the transitional period. Like by December, I'll be perfectly fine. I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'll go through the same thing in like the spring, summertime.
Yes.
I'm just like, oh my God, it's so hot. I can't make it. I'm passing away. And then I'll be like, okay.
Well, it's only 70 degrees.
Exactly. Like, it's so hot.
Since we're on the Louvre, I got a few more videos on
Okay.
the Louvre. Wait, this one might have music to it, which YouTube hates.
Nothing gonna save us now.
It says one guy needs 24 hours to text you. Another can rob the Louvre in 7 minutes. She's right, though.
I do get that. Now, texting you back in 7 minutes, maybe not, but they should be texting you back in a reasonable time.
As you get a text.
Mm.
The universe never fails.
And it wasn't even a man.
Thieves can execute a daylight heist at the Louvre. Your man can plan a date for you. 4 people literally pulled up to the Louvre in a moving truck, dressed like workers, smashed display cases, and stole Napoleon's crown jewels worth $100 million in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Let that sink in. They timed it, broke in, and drove off in Vespas. Meanwhile, your guy still can't pick a restaurant, book a table, or surprise you with a plan. If he's not giving Louvre-level execution, he's just giving excuses.
That's going to be my favorite thing. If he is not giving Louvre-level execution.
That is hilarious. But he is actually French.
Oh yeah, all the videos that I've been seeing have come out of French. Out of France.
Out of France. Okay.
Yeah.
Other guy didn't sound French as much as he does. So I was confused. I was like, oh, maybe he's not from France. Maybe he's just.
Most of them come from France, and I didn't even know France had a sense of humor.
I did not know now because normally they're like,
they're so serious.
Yeah, so I just be like, oh, okay.
Too funny. All right, I have another one. Another Louvre. Here goes another one and another one. Oh no,
that's tough.
This is something else.
I will vote for Donald Trump. That's crazy. They send you to Mexico. The regime in Cuba won't even take you back. They're like, we don't want him either. Take him somewhere else where they speak Spanish. That's crazy. If only you just voted the right way.
So they're taking Cubans in Florida and throwing them in Mexico.
Really?
Like, Mexico's not the dumping ground for all Spanish people. That's all Donald Trump knows. It's the funniest shit ever.
I don't understand why he's treating Mexico the way that he is. When Mexico helps us so much when it comes to like different things and like imports and stuff.
Yeah.
I just feel like you're just making an enemy of someone that's right next door to you. Like, befriend them. Like, I'm not understanding his logic.
We get most of our imports from Mexico.
Mm-hmm. And I love to vacation in Mexico, and I would like to continue to vacation in Mexico and not have them try to attack me because I'm there and they don't like Americans anymore.
I don't think they want you there.
I know. That's why I haven't gone. I have not gone at all. I really wanted to go to Cabo because I always go to like Cancun and Maya Riviera. That's like always where I always go. And I was like, oh, I want to go to Cabo so bad. Like, let's do Cabo. And then I was just like, oh.
I'm not getting top in Mexico. They are mad at Americans right now. They drove up the prices of their places where they live. It's so sad.
Yeah. Because I used to follow this lady on YouTube.
Yeah.
and she had relocated to Mexico, and well, she actually I think she travels a lot, but she has a place in Mexico, and she travels for work or what have you. So she was like, "Oh my God, I moved to Mexico. It was the best thing I ever did," and da da da. And she was loving it there. And I want to follow up on her because she was always like, "I love Mexico. I love Mexico. I love it." And then I kind of stopped watching it, and then everything with the Cheeto came out and him with Mexico. So
She has a YouTube channel.
yeah, I need to find it. I need to find it. If I find it, I'll send it to you. I need to find it.
Oh, please. I would be curious to see like what part of Mexico and is she still surviving? Because
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, I feel like I fell off like around like 2022 ish, maybe 23, and I felt like
hold on. I just realized I've got some sound here. I just realized I got some
okay.
sounds here.
I like the applause one. The other ones were a little corny, but I like the applause one.
Interesting.
Oh, you're going to have a time with these effects.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you know it. This is my jam. Oh, hell yeah.
So, like, right, guys?
That I
Boom.
just realized this. StreamYard has been doing a lot of upgrades, but I don't always get a chance to look at their upgrades because I'm just
Mhm.
kind of like too tired. But I really should look at their upgrades.
They are doing good.
They are. I'm loving it. All right. I think I have another video for you guys. Uh oh, this might be. Oh, I got some eye candy for y'all. Are you ready?
As humble as I possibly can. Fellas, we are not going to Dubai with our old lady as a family. I thought they were going over there to ride four-wheelers through the desert and see skyscrapers. Hell no. If everybody in Dubai looked like this, nah. Not only is Dubai one of the wealthiest countries in the world, where the hell did Dennis the Menace come from in Dubai? Who is this? Not only is Dubai wealthy and everybody possibly can be a prince, you mean to tell me they got people just walking around normally looking like this? He a 20 in America, but he a 5 in Dubai? Nope, they got a 6'7". Look how big his damn foot is, man. They got a 9-foot Dubaian over there. Look at his damn foot. She gonna go over there, a lemon and come at a watermelon. You ain't going to Dubai. Imagine arguing with a dude in Dubai. He got a red seatbelt on. I ain't never seen a red seatbelt on unless I crashed and it was blood. They got red damn seatbelts in their car. Imagine arguing with a dude in Dubai and you telling him, don't worry about it. I'm going to see you soon. You get off the phone and gas prices go up because he don't want you to come over there. Imagine arguing with a dude, hey, stop calling my chick phone. Hello? 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 And you lose service because his daddy owned the phone company. Nope, we going to Dubai as a family. Jason Momoa is in Dubai? Nope. These are Arabic men. I'm assuming everybody's in Dubai because I'm straight. I want to go to Dubai. I want to see the Dubai ladies. All these Arabic men. Look at they mall. They mall got a Louis Vuitton side, dog. No, not a chance. It's not going to happen. To all the Arabian Nights out there with a K, stop.
So, who knew that Dubai had the men out there? I didn't know. You're not really interested, Kenneth.
No, I was like, I kind of knew a little bit, just a little bit.
No, Wolf goes, where's the womp womp button? We
The
do
only,
need a womp womp.
the only reason why I say I kind of knew because I used to watch Real Housewives of Dubai when it was on, so I would
You
see.
could tell that the men were like
They were
gorgeous.
cute. They all look like Aladdin, and that's not to be stereotypical, but they all have that same aesthetic, and they just look like okay, if that's your type.
Well, I mean, for a whole country to look that gorgeous, like
I'm not going to say the whole country looks like that. We can't do that. We don't know if the whole country looks like that. We know most people in Dubai have wealth, right? Because it's like one of those cities where it's all about money, 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 and where you can be, and what your status is. But I think it just depends, on where you're looking. No, you don't think so?
I think I didn't know that they were so gorgeous. I just didn't. I never put two and two together.
But you can say that about when you see a lot of fine African men.
No,
You can't say all African men are fine.
no, I'm not. Like, what I can tell you is that I think Ethiopians are the prettiest people I ever seen on
Mhm.
land. I mean, they just have this look about them, and you can
Mhm.
always tell an Ethiopian,
That's true.
always.
Now I
And
have a question. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying, and so I just never pinged on Dubai men. I never pinged on them.
And
It's
Dubai is also relatively new. Like it's a newer city, so it's not like it's been here for, you know, 200 years like other cities have been.
so
So
where are the men coming from?
I don't know.
Do they come from Saudi Arabia?
They could be. They really
Or
could
is
be.
it Saudi Arabians that are gorgeous?
They could be. Now, okay. So now I have this question for you. So someone told me a long time ago said, "You're not ugly. You're just not rich." So do you believe that that could be the thing? Because you know how you see a lot of people who let's say entertainers. Let's start off with entertainers. Where entertainers come into the industry, they're not necessarily they may not be the most attractive, but as their monetary value goes up, their aesthetic change, the clothes they wear, their makeup changes, everything kind of gets enhanced. And now they're beautiful. Now you're like,
Okay,
oh,
let's talk about if you did not receive any enhancements
this is
and
true.
you have money. So I think like someone like P. Diddy would be a nigger on the streets.
Okay.
He would be the nigger on the street. I mean, maybe with a big ding dong, but we all now know the ding dong doesn't work. So with money, he's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Without money, he's the nigger on the streets that you might do or might not do, depending on how well he can do you. If he lays it down, you might find love, but something has to be glowing.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Now, Noel says Middle Eastern has beautiful men.
Is that how he said it? Beautiful man.
That's the way I heard it. But beautiful. And he says a lot are Saudis.
Okay, so you were right. So most of them are probably coming from Saudi Arabia.
Hi, Georgia Peach, sweetie. How are you?
Hey.
Hey. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I want to get to an Atlas video. Uh let's wait, let's try this one. I think I only have one Atlas up. I think. Oh, too many. Too many. I gotta take some of this out. I mean, I just looked at that video and it really, I had to shut my own mouth. I had to get some tissue and take the drool off my face. That's
Not the
how
drool. Oh my
the
lord.
drool, the drool. I had to like wipe the drool. Like that's how I was like, holy heaven of life.
Crown jewels were just recently stolen. How, you ask? Well, you see,
All right, we have that one already. So let me just delete him. He was good though. Um, did we do? I think we did this one, didn't we? Oh yeah, we did.
That's tough. I will vote.
All right. I have some videos. Noel goes, not the drool.
Mm.
I was kind of in my feelings when I saw that video. I just never realized. Now I know why women go over there to get doodled on.
Girl.
You want me to lie?
Uh,
Wait, am I supposed to lie? It's a whole thing. $50,000 by gorgeous men? Now I see why they do it.
but what if they're not the ones that are doing it? What if it's the frumpy ones that you know?
I would be motherfucking pissed. I
The
would be so
frumpy
mad.
hairy ones that you know.
Like their daddies. Like,
Yeah, like they.
uh,
Yeah, the ones that don't take care of themselves.
I would be upset. I would be pissed, and I probably wouldn't come home because they would probably take me out.
Because you can't. You know, like first of all, in Dubai, there's so many laws and so many regulations. Like you can't
Mhm.
yell, you can't cuss, you can't be overly provocative in your attire. It's a lot. So I would
No,
probably never go there
I agree.
because I'm loud.
And I like to dress provocatively.
Mhm.
Like I'm a booty short skirt. Oh, you know what? Talking about dressing, I can't seem to get an answer. I go to lunch. All right. I go to lunch with everyone, but no one's answering me today. Jasleen, are we meeting for lunch or breakfast? Breakfast,
Breakfast.
lunch. I mean, Friday did. Hi, Miss Sheena's World. How she's laughing at the doodle poll.
Hey, we talking about getting pooped on for $50,000.
Oh my god!
The way this conversation goes, you never know where it's going to go.
Listen, I have nothing but time on my hands, and I get a lot of information in this space. And I always go, God, why do I get this information? Where am I going to use it? God's like, Friday. Okay.
Ah. Not meanwhile, where's Onaja? Where is she?
She hasn't shown up lately.
Because they knew that it was a scheme. Had her out here and riding around these Rolls Royces and getting her all these fly outfits and her hair done and this makeup. Why? What can she offer the world?
I love Onika.
The wrong person.
Onaja.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her. She was my jam.
I liked her because I liked her commitment to it. Like the fact that she stayed there. And the way that she was running that country, I said, "Oh, she might need to run for president or something."
And when she came home, then it was like scamming, but I liked her
Yeah.
over there. Once she got home, I was like, oh, Nigel, come on. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You're a native New Yorker. Like, stop.
Mm-hmm. And now, poof, like a ghost, she's gone.
Or in jail somewhere.
Look, I hope she's not in jail. I hope she's in her home somewhere, enjoying her stuff.
Do you know that the boyfriend finally came out?
He did. What did he say?
He said that he was really in love with her. He finally came out and was like owning up to his love for her.
Well, what was the issue? The fact that she was older than what she said, or
No, the issue was his parents.
well, isn't he like 22 and she was
Mm-hmm.
like in her late 30s, early 40s, somewhere around there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly with anybody's parents. That's not a thing. I wish my child would come home that's 20 something and say, "Oh, I'm about to marry this older woman with grown kids
You
in another
started to
country."
say an old bag.
I did. It wasn't gonna be bad. It might have been worse than that.
Oh,
But
with a grown child his age. She had a grown child.
oh wow, she did. Yeah, I was like, no, that's not happening. Not at all.
All right. Most of my feed is about Luz.
Okay. Oh wait, no, what said something? What did you say?
Oh, she's so pretty, huh?
I said no. What said something?
Oh, let me
Oh,
see.
not Miss Minaj.
I'm not watching the feed. Agree, Kenneth. Let her go talk some trash to this White House. Oh,
Yes,
what happened with Nicki Minaj? I can never pronounce her name.
and Nicki Minaj. Oh, he was because you said Onika. That's Nicki Minaj's real name. I said Onaja. Yeah. So he said, not Miss Minaj now. We gonna do that. You're not bringing her up. She likes to go on her soapbox. Matter of fact, it's almost 11 o'clock. She might be going on sometime tonight and tweeting into the wee hours of the morning.
She does do her thing. She was on, I think it was last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then her son came in. Her 5-year-old son came in.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, I did hear it. I heard the son, and then she cut the feed. Now, me, I wouldn't have picked up on anything. Everybody else was like, her son is special needs.
And it's okay. So why is this a big deal?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, get ahead of it. Tell people. People would only love Nikki more. Tell
Exactly.
people. I can't understand why her, Beyonce, everybody's keeping it quiet. But I think Cardi did say that he was special needs.
Well, yeah, she kind of
That
alluded
beef,
to that.
right?
Yeah,
And
she kind of alluded to it, but that
Mhm.
was well. We're not going to get into that because we don't want to rehash that situation. But I would like,
We don't want to bring it alive.
yes, we don't want it to start back up because we just like it's just been too much. Right now, Nikki is fighting Jay-Z and Rock Nation for some reason. So I don't know.
He's always fighting somebody.
Hmm.
Nikki's always fighting somebody.
She is, and it's like she goes into like these moments where like you don't hear from her for months at a time, and then all of a sudden she's on this tirade, and I just feel like, what is going on with you? Are you having a look? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just her, or if it's something else that's happening.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Like mental illness?
I I wonder at times, is it mental illness or is it something else that she may be ingesting? I just wonder, like, because I felt like she didn't do this before.
What?
Well, now that's the part I don't know what it is that she's ingesting.
No, I'm saying what?
Oh, you
Not
don't think
what?
so?
You know, I swear to God, it takes me forever to even think that someone could be. I'm never there.
I just feel
Thank you.
like I think it's like the ring. Oh, go ahead. You about to say something?
Cardi said his favorite color is.
Oh yeah, she did. Oh, you're not supposed to laugh at that.
Sheena! Sheena!
You can't catch us off guard like that.
Oh my God! You got me laughing.
Oh,
Cardi said his favorite color is fire.
because you know what's so funny about this is that I heard Cardi say it, not say it, like she tweeted it, and I remember reading it, be like, what, and then just moved on with life. But every time somebody brings it up, I just feel like the fact that Cardi said that out her mouth is wild. But okay,
So wild. So wild. Okay. And Sheena is right. I have so many friends with special needs. They are the cutest kids ever. And it becomes the norm. And it would have been nice if you women would let us relate to everything that you're going through.
yeah, this is definitely hard. It's already hard raising a child in to begin with, and especially a child that has special needs.
Yeah. But we want to be there with you. All right. Um, oh, I have a video here.
Okay.
This is a video of. Oh, did I send it over already? No. Okay. I got two videos, but one is about spirituality, but I have no idea. I'm just looking at it with no sound, so don't judge me.
Okay.
Let's look at the one about. Uh, oh, here it is. I have no idea what this.
This is what I mean when I say spirituality is no motherfucking joke. It's not all love and light. It gets chaotic. It gets dark. As you level up spiritually, the light that you emit is going to attract light things and it's going to attract dark things like moths to a flame. You are an electromagnetic being and it goes both ways. You have light and dark within you. So of course, as above, so below, as within, so without. You are going to attract that is opposing the thing that you are becoming, because that is the law of entanglement. If you're not ready, this can cause spiritual psychosis. If you're not ready, this can cause a split personality. If you're not ready.
All right. I don't know why I picked it, but I did. So now I'm over it. All right. Here's another one. I think this is it, but I'm not sure.
Meu Deus do céu, olha isso! Tá cheio de rã, tá vindo mais. Gente, sai da rua! Vai pra dentro! Senhor! Liberta a gente, faraó! Liberta o povo brasileiro!
Now, isn't there something in the Bible of Revelations about locusts and frogs and shit?
It is, but is that AI?
Oh, you think it's AI?
I thought like the lady was standing on top of the frog. But I could be wrong.
What? There's so many frogs. How could you not stand on top of it?
Meu Deus do céu, olha
Tá
isso!
cheio de rã, tá vindo mais.
Gente, sai da rua!
When
Vai
she
pra
walked out.
dentro! Senhor! Liberta a gente, faraó! Liberta o povo brasileiro!
Here's the thing. Maybe that's the difference between one culture and another. Our black asses would not be outside.
I would be
White folks would not be outside. Fuck that.
I would be taping the vents, the window sills, the doors. Like, ain't nothing coming in here.
We looking through the curtain like, did they leave yet? Are they dead? We are not outside screaming and yelling.
Not at all.
No. That's really funny. Magic Mermaid says, what in the 10 Commandments? That's funny. I'm going to Google, see if it's real.
Did they say what area it was?
Brazil.
Brazil? Okay. It was the fact that it was locusts and frogs. It was just one of them. I'd be like, oh, well, maybe they in an area where it has a lot of frogs.
There's another one here that kind of feels like the same thing.
Uh-oh.
I've never had anything like it in my life.
Let me check on TikTok. But I think you're right. It could be. I just don't know why people would step out into it, though.
I don't know neither, because it wouldn't be me.
Wouldn't be my black ass. Hell fuck no. They said this was 5 days ago.
Okay. So the 19th.
Oh my God. This is another one. I don't know how true this is. I cannot take this. And then they said,
Ever heard of a frog rain? Imagine walking outside and suddenly it's raining frogs. Yes.
if it rain fogs in the Caribbean, fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be real, Kenneth.
Okay.
I'm gonna send some videos over. Y'all tell me if it's real, but I'm disturbed.
That sounds crazy.
What in the Revelations chapter is this? Cause
Exactly. That's what I'm looking. Now I gotta find it.
did you find some?
Parece filme, cara.
Tá cheio, não tem chão.
Cuidado aí, cuidado.
Olha o carro, tá tomado.
Nunca vi isso na vida.
Praga bíblica, gente.
Oops. There's
That
just
was
so many frogs. Oh my god, I'd be
what
grossed
this
out.
person was riding his car and the frog see. Like, don't do
Mhm.
that. Don't do that. Now they're killing.
Cheio, não tem chão.
Cuidado aí,
Olha o
cuidado.
carro, tá tomado.
Nunca vi isso na vida.
Praga bíblica,
They're
gente.
killing frogs now. These frogs are gonna find you and they're gonna eat you in the middle of the night.
Oh my
You're
god.
you're not supposed to kill the frogs. I got another one, Kenneth.
Okay.
Cheio de rã, tá vindo mais.
Meu Deus do céu, olha
Tá
isso!
cheio de rã, tá vindo mais.
Gente, sai da rua! Vai pra dentro! Senhor! Liberta a gente, faraó! Liberta o povo brasileiro!
No, I'm not gonna like that video. You're not gonna catch me liking a video like that. I don't know what's happening right now. Is this another one here? I'm petrified right now if this is true.
Of the frogs?
Yes, I'm not happy.
I don't.
What were you going to say, Kenneth?
It is gross. Just a little bit. No, just me.
No, of course we agree with you, but
Well,
no, it's gross on many levels.
the comments are hilarious.
Ever heard of a frog rain?
Heard of a frog rain? Imagine walking outside and suddenly it's raining frogs. Yes, you heard that right. In some parts of the world, it has actually rained frogs. How? This bizarre event happens when whirlwinds and tornadoes pass over ponds or rivers and suck up the lightweight frogs into the sky. These froggy friends then travel with the storm until they are released, falling like rain over a surprised and bewildered area. While it's not a common occurrence, it has been reported several times throughout history, leaving people amazed and a little bit confused. So the next time it rains, just imagine, it could have been frogs.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I do. I think this shit can happen. Like, I believe in the explanation of hurricanes and sweeping up and then dropping them off in a
Mhm.
distant location. I get it. That's what happened to Dorothy and it was of Oz. It's true.
Not Dorothy. Oh Lord.
Oh God. Magic Mermaid said, why couldn't it have been the White House? Georgia says, I would be packing my bags, not outside. No.
Mm.
Fried frog fried frog legs for everybody.
I don't like it.
Fried locust tonight. Oh my God.
I'll
Good.
never try that.
I know that I cannot do that.
What, eat a frog
Oh,
leg?
Noel, they're eating the cats. They're eating the frogs.
They are, apparently. My God.
That's a good one. All right, Kenny, I ran out of videos.
Okay.
I
What
hope
else you
you're
want to talk about?
okay. But I have to stay under 2 hours because then I can't cut up the videos.
Oh, okay. Hey, you
I
know
need.
me. It's a Friday night. I can always lay down.
You're such a Taurus.
I am.
Georgia Pete says, keep Kermit and his relatives over there,
Thank you. Yes. Thank
right?
you.
So, what's your plans for the weekend, Kenneth?
I don't have any plans.
Okay.
Only because this week I went to I drove down to DC this week and went to the Doechii concert with one of my friends that wanted to go for his birthday.
That's nice.
So I did that and I'm still tired. Because I went down there. For some reason, when I have a trip coming, I don't sleep well. I don't
I
know why.
can see that. I do that too.
I don't know why. So it's like I
Before,
did.
is it hard for you to sleep?
Yeah,
I always think I'm going to miss my plane, so I'm not sleeping.
yeah. And I always think that I'm gonna oversleep for something or do something, and
Yes.
then or I'm gonna run into traffic or make me delayed.
All of it.
And I'm
All of
just
it.
like, oh, I can't oversleep. Please make sure I wake up. So then I'm waking up literally every hour on the hour.
Yes.
So I don't.
Yes.
So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, by the time I get to where I'm going, I'm actually quite exhausted already.
Yes. I'm always like, I'll sleep on the plane. I'll sleep on the plane. But I need to, and for some reason, lately, I'm always packing the night of.
Yeah,
Like
I don't like it.
Teresa said she was supposed to go to her concert.
Yeah, I went to the one in DC. So it was the one. Was that 2 days ago? That may have been 2 days ago.
That's so
Yeah,
hot.
I went to the one in DC.
How are you,
Um,
Teresa? So, with all that being said, does everyone feel like it's been a little calm lately? Has it been like a
um,
good week?
yes and no.
Okay.
For me, but it really doesn't have anything to do with me. Like my life itself is calm.
Yeah. But
Work
I
has
mean,
been a little
like,
bit more hectic.
has the outside been calm? Has everybody been like kind of like zombie-ish and calm? Nobody's really like no excitement happening this week.
Oh yeah, it's been boring.
It's been boring this week.
Yeah.
Noel goes, no, not calm.
Mm.
Wait, what does that mean? You didn't notice the calm, or you're afraid that the calm will bring the storm?
Oh Lord, it won't bring the storm.
I don't know, Kenneth. It's been too calm for 2 weeks now. At least over here, I'm like, because Caribbeans are feisty people and
Mhm.
nothing is happening.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I was like, don't we typically have more hurricanes in the United States than what we had this year?
Yes,
And I'm like, nothing has truly happened that's been like,
nothing.
so I'm just like,
And there is Melissa,
mm-hmm.
and even Melissa's calm. Melissa's like, uh, she's calm, the storm, Melissa, but they think she might rev up and become a bitch.
Oh.
But right now she's calm. If it's going to hit anybody, they believe it's going to hit Jamaica. But now they're saying she might be out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's everything's been a little too.
Yeah. I think it's just a slightly off this year.
Yeah.
And who knows? It could be that 3-Eye Atlas up there doing something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What if the 3-Eye Atlas is sucking up all the energy so it feels like calm? But what
Mm-hmm.
if shit hits the fan? I'm not trying to scare people. I'm not.
Ah,
I told my neighbor John, I was like, I'm just gonna accept the calm. It's okay for life to be calm right now.
yeah, and I feel like I need to be more like that. I feel like sometimes I'm always waiting for like the shoe to drop from the other foot. And I'm just like, I need to stop being like that.
Right. Right. We don't want the shoe to drop. All right, Kenneth, I am gonna say good night.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for participating tonight. No matter, it's always fun.
It is.
Thanks, Kenneth.
No
Bye.
problem. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.